Hi guys, so today I am working on something that I am really excited about actually. I have been working on this project and I'm finally to the point where I can start working on the visual development side of it. So today I'm just gonna start working on my first character and get some of the ideas out of my head and see what I've been picturing and get that down, and then I can work from there. So I'm going to be calling this character Adam for now. I know that that's probably not going to be his final name, but I've been realizing that I really want to have names for the characters as I'm working on them. I feel like it gives so much more life to them, and I can feel like I can work on a real person with emotions and a life. And that sounds crazy, but it's true. It helps it feel like this is an actual person instead of just working on the visual side of things when I can attach certain character traits or names to these people. It helps to put them down visually. Okay, so at this point, I have already figured out him as a character and what his motivations are and what he does in his life and ultimately what choices he makes and everything. So I want that to be able to come through in his physical, visual form, his personality. So what he does for a living is he's going to be an aircraft mechanic. And I really want that to show through on his character and the visual side of him. So I really want him to be a little bit dirty and very lived in. I want there to be patches on his clothing and stitches and just signs that he has fixed the clothing that he's had to make sure that it keeps working, and just very functional and kind of a recycling look where there's some eclectic things going on. And I think that's definitely something that I'm still in the process of getting through. So in this world that he's going to be inhabiting and all the other characters around him, I just really want it to be this very reused and recycled and upcycled look to it. I want things to be very eclectic and gathered together and mended and just pieced back together. So that's something that I think I want to push more, and in him as well as all the other characters that I will be figuring out. Yeah, and this is definitely just the very first stage of getting him into visual form. I know that there's a lot of changes that's going to happen, and he's going to evolve a lot the more I draw him. So this is just the first time I've really drawn him at all, and just putting down what I've already thought about. But there's going to be a lot of changes, and I'm going to be able to look at a lot more reference and see different clothing and different things that I want to include in his character. And I'm really excited about that, about this process. It's something that I've always loved doing, but I haven't done it for a little while. I did a project last semester where I designed several characters for a concept, and it was very enjoyable. It's one of the things I love the most. So I'm really looking forward to this, to really refining him as a character so that I can just get him really the way that I need him to be for his personality and everything. And one of the things that I'm trying to be really aware of lately is the silhouette of the characters. That's one thing that's extremely important when designing them, to make sure that they are very clear and specific to that character. It helps when you're reading through visually to be able to really identify them as character when their silhouette is clear and strong. So that's something that I'm trying to be aware of with him. As I'm working on this, I'm liking the idea of having a really bulky coat on top. So he has these really huge sleeves and a really thick coat on top, but then he has much slender legs. So I like this kind of imbalance between that, and that's something that I'm kind of bringing in there and trying out on this set of drawings. I think I'll definitely play with that a little bit more and definitely try different silhouettes for him. But right now I kind of like this one, and I think I might continue this idea. That is pretty much it for this drawing session of him, but I definitely plan on doing a lot more character design videos from here on out, especially for this group of characters that I'm designing and for him specifically. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm hoping on having the next few videos on character design to be a little bit more structured. This is just kind of getting my wheels working and figuring him out a little bit. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you can catch all my future art videos. And until then, I will see you at the next one.